This is a conversation about respect. Matt Barnes, you know that on my worst day, I would never talk about you like that. Not in a million goddamn years. Not in a million years. You know that. Why? How? Because I've had ample opportunity to do so, and I never have.
Stephen A. Smith and Matt Barnes just went at each other live, and the tension is getting real loud. Both of them jumped on their own platforms, speaking directly, no filters, no holding back, and you could feel the pressure building with every response. This whole situation exploded because of comments LeBron James made about Memphis, and now the entire basketball world is watching the fallout. During the interview, LeBron didn't hold back either, saying, "At 41 years old, you think I'm gonna do that? Being in Memphis on a random-ass Thursday?"
At 41 years old, you think I want to do that being in Memphis on a random-ass Thursday? I'm not like the first guy to even talk about it in the NBA. Like, we all like, you guys have to move. Just go over to Nashville. You got Vanderbilt over there. You got the NASCAR. You got a stadium. Don't they got a hockey team too?
Yeah, Predators.
Yeah. Like, they got everything.
Doesn't look like LeBron's going to be on the Grizzlies anytime soon, so Grizzly fans out there.
Yeah, they know. Their only chance was in 2003 if they would have won the lottery to get me there. And I might have pulled a Eli Manning and not showed up.
Making it clear he had no plans connected to the Grizzlies situation. He even joked about relocation ideas, saying teams could move closer to Nashville because you got Vanderbilt over there. You got a stadium. Don't they got a hockey team too? Showing how casually he dismissed the whole topic. Then things got even more interesting when he referenced draft history, saying, "Yeah, they know their only chances in 2003 if they're to won the lottery, and I might have pulled up Eli Manning and not showed up," which instantly sparked reactions online. Those words triggered strong opinions, and suddenly Stephen A. Smith and Matt Barnes were locked in a public back and forth, each trying to control the narrative and defend their perspective. Those comments did not sit right with Stephen A. Smith at all, and you could tell immediately that he took it personal. The moment those clips started circulating, Stephen A. didn't stay quiet and went straight to his podcast to call out LeBron James directly.
It's a bunch of white dudes on a golf course, knowing the cameras are rolling and videoing you, without any regard for what kind of effect that would have on a black populace is problematic.
Making it clear he strongly disagreed with how the situation was presented. Stephen A. didn't hold back either, saying, "It's a bunch of white dudes on a golf course. Knowing the cameras are rolling and videoing you without any regard for what kind of effect that would have on a black populace is problematic." That statement instantly added another layer to the controversy, shifting the conversation beyond basketball and into a much bigger public debate. That was just part of what Stephen A. Smith said when he decided to publicly call out LeBron James, and the reaction came fast. The moment those comments started spreading, Matt Barnes stepped in and made it clear he strongly disagreed with how Stephen A. framed the situation. From Barnes' perspective, the issue wasn't just about LeBron's words anymore. It was about Stephen A. turning the whole conversation into something much bigger and more divisive.
So I just saw a video of Stephen A. Smith having an issue with LeBron on a golf course with a bunch of white boys, as he put it, talking about Memphis and how they should move to Nashville. And if you've been paying attention on social media, it's kind of a trending topic right now. I played in Memphis, got a lot of love for the city, but there's no doubt that the city needs to upgrade when it comes to its facilities for pro players. But Stephen A., you shouldn't have a problem with that. You're talking about his words and what they mean to the black community. But you've been the same man in front of the camera for the last handful of months, disrespecting Serena Williams, disrespecting Jasmine Crockett, disrespecting Kamala Harris, and tap dancing for the whole Republican Party, the whole white Republican Party. But you got an issue with LeBron talking about a trending topic, and his words carry weight, and he doesn't understand what his words can do to the black community. Do you understand the bullshit you're talking and what that can do to the black community? We all used to have a lot of love for you, bro, particularly me, because you looked out. But we're not going to forget the bullshit you on right now.
Matt Barnes basically questioned why Stephen A. was positioning himself as the voice for the entire black community, especially when the original topic was simply about LeBron discussing Memphis and possible changes around the franchise.
I saw the video Matt Barnes from All the Smoke put out about me regarding LeBron regarding politicians, regarding me tap dancing. Me tap dancing. Okay, he had his say. I'll have mine. But it won't be just about Matt Barnes. I'm gonna talk a lot today.
Critics felt like the conversation was being redirected into a race-based angle, and Barnes clearly wasn't feeling that shift at all.
But what you just did, what I just saw, that was fucked up on a multitude of levels. So I'm just gonna address it one by one, okay? Couple of things. Let's talk about LeBron. Why y'all all acting, were y'all flamethrowers? You employed by the brother? Why are we overreacting to every damn thing that he's LeBron? He makes news, I report on it. I'm not an influencer. It's my job. It's my job. First Take is on the show, on the airwaves, 10 a.m. to 12 noon every weekday morning. Sirius XM is on the air from 1 to 3 p.m. every afternoon.
Suggesting that the situation was being pushed toward a narrative that didn't reflect the original point. Then Matt Barnes addressed it directly, saying, "So I just saw a video of Stephen A. Smith having an issue with LeBron on a golf course with a bunch of white boys, as he put it, talking about Memphis and how they should move to Nashville. And if you've been paying attention on social media, it's kind of a trending topic of right now. I played in Memphis, got a lot of love for the city, but there's no doubt that the city needs to upgrade when it comes to facilities for pro players."
Forget my political show for a second. Forget the fact that I own my own production company. Forget the fact that I own my own YouTube channel. I just gave you 2 jobs where I'm obligated to address the news. Y'all volunteering. Influencers. I'm a reporter. It's my job. I ain't just sitting up there smoking some weed and then I decide, I want to get this off my chest. Looking like I'm doing one of them Spike Lee videos where I'm strolling on some chair or whatever while I'm talking shit about somebody I'm supposed to be cool with. I'm doing my job. So let me do that job. LeBron James. I think it was me. Was that me, Josh? That was me. I did that. Because I'm not rooting against anybody.
But Stephen, that you shouldn't have a problem. That you're talking about his words and what they mean to the black community. But you've been the same man in front of the camera for the last handful of months. Disrespecting Serena Williams, disrespecting Jasmine Crockett, disrespecting Kamala Harris, and tap dancing for the whole Republican Party, the whole white Republican Party. But you got an issue with LeBron talking about a trending topic, and his words carry weight and he doesn't work. Understand what his words can do to the black community. Do you understand the bullshit you're talking and what that can do to the black community? We all used to have a lot of love for you, bro, particularly Ben, because you looked out, but we not gonna forget the bullshit you want right now. That video right there is what really pushed Stephen A. Smith over the edge, and you could tell he took the whole situation very seriously. Once Matt Barnes' comments started spreading online, Stephen A. didn't waste any time responding publicly, jumping straight onto his own platform to address everything head on. He made it clear he wasn't going to stay quiet, especially when he felt like his credibility and reputation were being questioned in front of millions of viewers. Stephen A. did what he always does when controversy hits. He went live, spoke directly to the audience, and made sure everyone heard his side of the story loud and clear.
I'm rooting for y'all. That doesn't require you to agree with me. It doesn't require you it doesn't require you to have your own opinions. This is a conversation about respect. Matt Barnes, you know that on my worst day, I would never talk about you like that. Not in a million goddamn years. Not in a million years. You know that. Why? How? Because I've had ample opportunity to do so, and I never have. Not in your entire career. I've always looked out. I've always big upped. I've always had nothing but profound respect for you. And I got to see you on social media popping shit about me like that? Really? Over some shit about LeBron, and then come to find out it ain't even about LeBron. I'll get into that in a second. But just to make sure that I'm not hypocritical here, what were we really talking about with LeBron? I'm sitting there saying be careful about being so flippant. That's it. Be in a serious confine. Address the issue with the seriousness that it's going to deserve, because it's going to affect the lives of a lot of black people. That's it. I didn't say that the brother don't have his I Promise program. I didn't say that he hasn't done things for the community. I didn't say that he wasn't one of the best people in the world, one of the greatest ambassadors in sports we've ever seen, who's a relatively good dude, regardless of my differences with him. It don't mean I don't hate him. I'm over all of that. I want him to do well. I want us to celebrate him. But when he does something that makes news, if it's for the wrong reasons, I got to call it like I see it, because that's my job. Just like when he's busting everybody's butt and looking like he's 10 years younger and doing all the things that he's doing to uplift himself and the Lakers. I talk about him positively, like I did the week before, and the week before that, and the month before that. But you forgot about that, didn't you, Matt Bond, didn't you?
From his perspective, this wasn't just random internet drama. This was about protecting his professional role and explaining why he covers certain topics the way he does. He wanted people to understand that when he talks about LeBron James or any major figure, he sees it as part of his responsibility as a media personality, not personal attacks. Then Stephen A. addressed Matt Barnes directly, saying, "So I'm just going to address it one by one." He explained that covering LeBron is part of his job.
Did I say I don't like black people?
No, he didn't say that. But there were people who were wondering why Memphis was targeted. Like
Milwaukee was too. Did they miss that one too? They didn't see that?
not as much comment.
Oh, yeah, okay. I said Milwaukee as well. 41 years old. It's two cities I do not like playing in right now. And that's Milwaukee and that's Memphis. What is the problem with it? I don't like going home either. Shit, and I'm from there. What is people are ridiculous. They also get mad at my son being on the team too. So what are we talking about? People need to figure out other ways to put their energy to other things that's important. Like seriously, I'm not talking about the city, like the people in Memphis. Like, I don't like staying at the Hyatt Central. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Nothing. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? People need to chill the hell out.
Stating, "LeBron, he makes news, I report on it. I'm not an influencer, it's my job." He emphasized that his daily responsibilities require him to talk about major headlines, pointing out his work across multiple platforms and shows. Stephen A. also made it clear that he felt personally disrespected by how the criticism was delivered, adding, "Matt Barnes, you know that on my worst day, I will never talk about you like that. Not in a million years." He stressed that despite disagreements, he still respects LeBron's impact, saying he acknowledges the positive contributions LeBron has made while also believing it is his duty to speak honestly when controversial topics arise. So that was Stephen A. Smith firing back at Matt Barnes, and this situation definitely got people talking everywhere.
To walk into a hotel room and just be like, wow, thousands of people have slept in this bed before me.
Yeah, especially when we go to Memphis. I be like, damn, my hotels ain't nothing in Memphis. That shit be dirty. I walked in the Memphis hotel one time, I had stains and shit on the bed.
Stains and shit.
Stains and shit.
They broke in your room for you.
Nah, they ain't breaking in, but
No, I'm saying they broke it in.
yeah,
But it's Memphis, so they might have also broke in.
for sure. Memphis, shout out.
Shout out Memphis.
Yeah.
Shoot out Memphis.
Nah, shoot out.
Game day to get to. Man, I used to hate flying into Memphis, bro.
What you coming to that FedEx? Them boys maybe had him for cracking.
I mean, we gonna stay at that West, and I'm gonna walk across. I'm walking across the street on game day to get to there. Like,
For sure. We had an issue there where we used to stay at one hotel in Memphis, and this dates back. We stopped staying there because their sprinklers just went off for no reason in the room and like drenched all the Andrew Bogut stuff. Like the sprinkler system, like it was a fire, just went off. Drenched all Bogut stuff. And they didn't they didn't want to do anything about it. So we switched hotels then, right? So it's been an issue. It's gotten a little better, I must say, but it's still not the other cities. Memphis, which should probably be in Nashville, should be an Eastern Conference team. Adam, let them just do us all a favor and take the team to Nashville. No harm, no foul. The relocation fee, it's a swap. See that arena? You ain't got to pay the relocation fee. So no harm, no foul there.
The back and forth turned into a full public showdown, and now the conversation has spread across the entire basketball community with strong opinions on both sides. Now, I want to hear from you. Jump into the comment section and let me know what you think about everything that went down. Was Stephen A. justified, or did Matt Barnes have a point with his response? Make sure to hit the like button because it really helps the channel grow, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next breakdown coming soon. Peace.